Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Community Creations Royal Rumble, Created Superstar Royal Rumble. We're kicking things off with Eddie Gordo, and that fan seems angry. What in the world, dude? Why is your neck in front of the camera? Look at that. What camera shot was that? A man trying to get his 15 seconds of fame on this channel. And instead we got the back of his neck. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. All these creations were done by Knowledge. Knowledge is a subscriber. Between Lucas and him, they make some of the best creations on 2K. So make sure you pick up their creations. But this is all Knowledge tonight, and we're going to have some wrestlers in this. Because he creates a lot of wrestlers. So we should have already had out Knowledge's first Rumble, which had some of my favorites in here. Some of these guys I don't know as much, like this. This guy's, I like this creation. This is one of my favorites of his. This guy right here. I believe he's from one of the fighting games. But, yeah. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy these creations by one person. All made by one person. So here we go. We got these two kicking things off. And there is some people I will recognize as this goes along, of course. But these guys I'm not familiar with. I'm guessing Tekken, Street Fighter. They got to be from, I know they're from one of those two. So I'm not familiar with those games as much as I am Mortal Kombat or even this game. And even some of these wrestlers, they're going to be old school wrestlers. They're not on this game. So you're going to see a blast from the past for sure. And number 3 is the Scorpion King. Yeah. Speaking of wrestlers, we got The Rock here as the Scorpion King. Which, honestly, I've never seen the Scorpion King. I've never seen The Mummy Part 2. I've only seen the first Mummy movie. I think it's okay. It's an alright film. It's turn your brain off and watch kind of movie. But I have never seen the Scorpion King. I used to have action figures of the Scorpion King, but I used to buy action figures of stuff that I knew nothing about. So, and number 4 is Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay is here at number 4. And some of these wrestlers I'm not going to know as well. I'm just going to, I do know Brodus Clay. He used to, I thought they ruined his character with all that dancing and all that goofiness. I know he's trying, we're entertaining kids. Look at me dance. Nobody, that's dumb. He was better as a bad guy. Or like a force to reckon with. And then what makes it even worse is they get the other guy in. The bald guy with the tattoos on his face. They get him doing it. And it even gets worse. We got Chris Masters here. So, yeah, you're going to see quite a few wrestlers from the past. That Knowledge made. I don't think any of them are going to be on this game or future DLCs at all. So, the Scorpion King going after Masters. That's funny. And who is number 6? Oh, it's Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan, and look, he's wearing a suit. Believe it or not, oh my goodness. He put on some clothes. Congratulations. Thank you, Knowledge. Thank you for making this man wear something. And look at Chris Masters. And that one guy we started out with has already been eliminated. Number 7. We got Nick Fury at number 7. So all these made by Knowledge. Make sure to pick up his creations. He has, I don't know how many pages. I mean, it's over 10. It's maybe close to 20 now of pages of creations. I mean, by the time you see this, we might be at 20 of his pages, and it's just unbelievable. He's got everything from celebrities, wrestlers, movie characters. He has some characters that, I was just shocked that he has. Because, some of these, only a big movie fan would know. And we got Beavis here. And look here. The Fox guy's doing pretty well. Yeah, Dr. Manhattan wearing a suit. So it's not like he can't wear clothes. He just doesn't want to. I feel like he's one of those guys. I'm not going to try to get too vulgar with this, but I feel like he's one of these guys that just likes the feeling of just going around like that. He's not doing it for a reason. He just likes the feeling. It's kind of like those people that, I don't know. But he just likes going around like that. But yeah, he dresses in a suit when he does interviews. But when he's alone, he's just... But I do love the character. The character's great. Maybe, you know what? You know what? Come to think about it, when he's on that planet, that's when he's mainly like that. But when he's on that planet, maybe it's just so hot on that planet. Maybe that's the reason, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a heat aspect to why he does that. I never thought about that. I don't know where that guy is from. He might be from anime or Tekken or that guy in the corner there. Number 10 is Shad. Shad. Remember, it was Shad and JTG, I want to say. They wrestled back. They were a tag team. Long time ago. Now it feels forever. Like, feels like forever, but it was when I first started watching wrestling around that era. I don't remember a lot about them, but I do remember them to a degree. I'm sure they won the tag championship. I was more impressed with him, though, than the JTG. I think that was his name. And 11 is Butthead, and of course, Mr. 2K does not want any butts in the community creation thing. Knowing, and you know, there's sometimes you got to get mad at Mr. 2K. There's other times where it's more understandable, because we know for a fact that if somebody was allowed to put that in, that we probably do have a creation with a butt on the face. Okay? That's probably happened. It's probably happened, I'm sure. Someone has made a face scan like that. I'm sure it's happened. Okay? I don't know how good they've been about getting rid of the inappropriate stuff this year on 2K. I haven't seen as much of it. I did see some earlier this year, but hopefully people flag it as inappropriate. I have to be honest. I know what you all are thinking. You know, why the censorship, Mike? There's kids that play these games, okay? And I know nowadays kids are exposed to the internet, and, you know, it's hard to avoid all the stuff out there between cell phones and iPads, but, you know, and then there's also the argument that online play kids shouldn't be involved with anyway, but I don't know. But there is guidelines, okay? Follow the guidelines. And number 12 is J. Cole. So we have a rapper here, J. Cole. I like J. Cole. He's really good. He's one of the top guys out in this generation. Not a lot of top guys for me. I know some of the younger people watching, they like some of the new rap. I don't. But J. Cole is one of the best of the new rap era. Him, Kendrick Lamar. I'd throw Drake in there, whether you like him or not. I mean, he is good. And number 13 is Zeus. I love this creation, and I can't wait for you all to see him. I don't know if we've had him already. I think we might have. But he's a great creation. And probably one of my favorites in this Rumble. And it looks like we lost Beavis. And I'm looking, where's Butthead at? He's probably already, oh, there he is. Scorpion King doing really good in this. He came in at number 3, and we'll see how far he can go. We all know it's The Rock in a disguise, though. But honestly, I think Knowledge might have created this without The Rock's attire. So, or without The Rock, you know. And look at Zeus. I don't know how all that works when you edit a character, if you can upload him. Yeah, I think you can, because they did that with Black Adam. They did that with Black Adam, so you can do it. And Zeus stepping on the Scorpion King. And number 14 is... Oh, it's the Patrick Ewing, I think. So this is he's made a couple NBA guys. Knowledge made Jordan. He made Kobe. He made this guy. I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't put one of Lucas's in, because I don't think I did. Because Lucas made a bunch of NBA guys too. And Chad has been eliminated. And number 15 is, I don't know who, the Brian Kendrick. Yes! The greatest wrestler of all time is here. Better than Hulk Hogan. Better than The Undertaker. It's the Brian Kendrick. That is right. WTF's own. The Brian Kendrick, the greatest wrestler ever. Along with my wrestler. Now, you all obviously know I'm being sarcastic. And he could whoop me, okay? I'm not going to say this to his face. But my wrestling Mount Rushmore is the Brian Kendrick, Noam Dar, Drew Gulak. Did you miss that? I know you all missed that. Drew Gulak. And, wow, I think, is this Rick James? Yeah. Drew Gulak is one for sure. I love that last name. And I guess we put Jack Gallagher. Those are the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. It's obviously satire, so I don't want anyone to comment and take that comment seriously. Saying, what is he talking about? What do you mean Noam Dar is on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling? I'm trolling, okay? I'm trolling. But, you know, all of them could kick and beat the tar out of me, I'm sure. They're all cruiserweights, but they could kill me. So I better watch my mouth. And it looks like we got Bobby Lashley, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. All time. And that's why I can't have debates on the best wrestlers, okay? Because I have, you know, there's certain ones that I like that aren't the best. Like, I would say some of my favorite wrestlers, Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Kenny Omega. Obviously, 2 out of, well, I don't know. I know Bobby's not in the conversation of the greatest, obviously. But I grew up when he was United States champion, when he fought 3 guys on ECW, when he fought Umaga at WrestleMania. I grew up on that era. So, Bobby Lashley, and then I always remember that one night where he jumped over Big Daddy V and then picked him up and slammed him. He fought 3 big guys that night, and I loved it. And Vince McMahon, he drove Vince McMahon crazy. And we got Stu here from the Scream 1. So yeah, I mean, and then he did that one thing where he speared the guy through the cage. It was just insane. He had some very insane stuff. Now I know he's with AEW. Obviously, Kenny Omega and Roman Reigns could be in the conversation. I know some people don't like Roman, but a lot of people would consider Kenny Omega in the top 5. I don't know greatest of all time, though. I mean, I really can't have wrestling debates. You guys can, I'll leave that all to you all, because you all watch New Japan. I mean greatest right now. But still, you guys watch New Japan, there's tons of stuff that I don't watch. There's tons of people I don't know about, even. So I don't have the right to even... I'm just saying my favorites, my personal favorites, not based off of ability. And there goes Stu. Zeus eliminates Stu. And Zeus is a beast. He's definitely going to cause some problems here. And we got a boxer here. I can't, from the distance, I think that's Foreman. I can't always read the bottom screen. There's a weird way how I record these, okay? I do this weirder than anybody else does. I can guarantee you that. I've showed some of you all. I mean, if you've seen the video of how I do stuff. Yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. Brodus Clay. And we also got Adam Sandler from The Wedding Singer here. That's why I love Knowledge's creations. He has movie characters that, you would have to see the movies to know. Nobody else is going to make The Wedding Singer. Nobody else. It's not like he's a very popular character compared. So this guy makes some characters that aren't as popular. And we got Lil Wayne at 22, which I am very familiar with. Grew up in that era for sure. With the Carter 2 and the Carter 3 and the Carter 4. All of those. I guess he put out the Carter 5 finally. I know there was a big wait on that. And then he had his rock music that he was doing, which was hit or miss for me. Because I like Drop the World. But Prom King's kind of weird. And How to Love, I guess, is kind of good. I'm not the biggest fan of that song, but love Drop the World. Because you got that Eminem verse, and I love the chorus Lil Wayne does, and we got, is that Festus? So, yeah, so we got some of the guys from when I was watching wrestling, when I was younger. We got some of those guys. And we probably could make a third Rumble with Knowledge's creations. It's probably a possibility, for sure. Oh, man, that was a big mistake. And 24. This guy is from GoldenEye, I think, or a James Bond movie. I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. There's a lot of these guys I'm really blank on. So, guy with the red pants is another one. So, if you guys know who they are, then that's great. Lil Wayne is in trouble. He's going up against Zeus. Yeah, Lil Wayne was big back in my day. I mean, when I was in high school, he was giant. And I remember the thing that I always thought was funny, that drove me up the wall. And we got Carmelo Anthony at 25. The thing that drove me up the wall is I said Lil Wayne was going to be a great. And everybody laughed at me in middle school. And then, I do not kid you, 2 weeks later, they're singing his songs. They're saying he's the greatest. It drove me insane. And poor Wedding Singer, oh my goodness. But, and poor Carmella Anthony. You know what was very weird, and I'm not going to get really into this because there's like a whole political debate behind this and all this. But there was this guy that killed somebody, and his name was like Carmelo Anthony. He was close to that or something. And when I first heard about that, because it's a national story or something like that, well, he was accused of it. He was accused of it, but there was a national story about this. I thought this guy did something. I thought this guy was accused of something. I thought it was the basketball player. It was like, what? What are you? I was shocked. And then I looked it up, but they have kind of the same name or something. I think it's either exactly or it's very similar. And he was accused of murdering someone. I think the trial's still going on or something. I don't know. At the time you see this, it may be different. But when I saw that name, I was like, you mean the basketball player killed somebody? Or is it being accused of killing someone? So yeah, and Candyman just got dropped. But yeah, I don't know the full story, but when I saw that name, I thought of the basketball player. And number 27 is Eminem. Eminem is here. And Carmelo Anthony has been eliminated. Wait, that might be Snitsky. My bad. I just realized that. Shame on me. Or at least maybe... I know Knowledge made Festus and Snitsky. That might be Snitsky. They're about the same build. They almost have the same hairdo. I mean, not exactly. Yeah, that's my fault. It's Snitsky. I don't know if maybe we had both and I just realized it, but I know that Knowledge made both of those guys. But I just called it. I mean, they both kind of have the same attire and the same color of hair and about the same size. But I think the hair threw me off because their hair is different. And yeah, I'm not as familiar with Snitsky. I've seen him on games. I don't think I've seen him fight a lot though. And 28. And Zeus is still in this, by the way. Chavo Guerrero. And Eminem's already done. So we're getting closer to the end here. We still have 2 more people left in this Knowledge Rumble. But you got to give him credit. You have to give him credit. This is some amazing creation. Poor Lil Wayne had no chance against Zeus. Zeus is definitely the one to beat. I am rooting for Zeus. I am. He's going to be tough because I think he's one of the only super heavyweights in this Rumble. I mean, I'm trying to think of, I mean, that one guy is a little bit heavy, but there's a lot of cruiserweights here. Chavo's already done. At least he lasted longer than that one Rumble. It was 2 seconds there. And we got another asterisk. Oh, this one's understandable. Okay, this one's... we all know who this is from Austin Powers. And yeah, we got another super heavyweight here. So he can take down Zeus. That's a possibility. Yeah, I mean, by lifting now. And the wedding scener is done. I think this guy is a James Bond villain. I just don't know where. The guy in the suit. Yeah, I mean, Zeus is bigger than this guy. And we're going to have another one at number 30. And it will be our last person. Yeah, he's from one of those fighting games, I think. So we are down to 5 people in Knowledge's second Rumble. Hopefully I'll have the first Rumble out before the second one. I try to do these in order now. I'm doing like 3 videos a week for now because I have to, believe it or not, it takes time to do some of these. Now, the reason why I like doing like a Knowledge Rumble or Lucas, I just go to their page and download. But all these other Rumbles, especially the random ones, I have to go find people. Usually I put like Spotify on in the background, listen to some podcasts I like, and then I find people as I do it. But I mean, it's still a process. It just depends on how long it's going to take. But I have gotten smarter about things because I'll use the hashtag and then I'll use last month. And I'll get all the new creations from the last month. And I'll use like horror, Marvel, DC, hashtags, cartoon, anime, celebrity, movie, TV. I'll use those hashtags. Those are key hashtags I use to find people. And I'll just skip people from the past month. Look at Candyman with the... Oh, my goodness. Look at these strikes. Oh, man. Big strikes there. And there goes another Austin Powers character. Well, that was the only Austin Powers character there. And, yeah, I can see why. Well, his name is a little bit different, but, still, I don't know why they put asterisks in some of these names. Because they use cussing in the games. You know, especially the mild PG language. You know, it'd be one thing if it was like that one 4-letter word, but it's other words that doesn't make sense. But we are down to 3. I'm rooting for Zeus. Number 30 is done. He can leave. And we are down to 3 here. Got Candyman in the finals too. And the Bond guy. Oh, man. Zeus is wrecking house for sure. And we got Candyman versus Zeus in the final 2. Let's go. Let's do this. Candyman, make all the threats you want. Go fight him. Quit making threats. He's just taunting. What are you doing? And now you're paying the price. One of the key concepts of a Royal Rumble is don't show off until it's over. That's one. And never help somebody. Eliminate them. That's another rule. Because sometimes people will punch someone as they're trying to eliminate someone, and then guess what? You get eliminated by that person that should have been eliminated. And Zeus, what an incredible job. What an incredible job. He totally wrecked house. I don't know what number he came in, but it was before 20. It was in the teens, I think. So he's definitely going to WrestleMania. Congratulations. And what a great Rumble by Knowledge. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was great. He's got some great creations. Make sure to pick some of those up. We've already had 2 Rumbles of his creations. And you've seen multiple of his creations in some of my other Rumbles, especially the random ones. So he's made it easier for us. He has. And I appreciate his support. And I hope he enjoyed the Rumble. I hope all of you all enjoyed the Rumble also. And Zeus definitely destroyed. He definitely wrecked the Rumble. So he's going to WrestleMania. What a performance by Zeus. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button, the share button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. I need all the help I can get, obviously. And I will see you all later. We have more Rumbles to come. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.